Welcome back to Elite4 Podcast. I'm your host, Migs, and with me today are two special guests.
Killer Fabian, Ricardo, whatever y'all want to call me.
I guess I'm not special. Just with Brian.
And I'm back, baby, for the second time. It's your boy Gunnar. I know everybody's excited.
Yeah, guys, welcome.
I'm not.
Fabian, thanks for joining us. Gunnar, welcome back. Second appearance. I like it, dude.
Feels good.
You did good the first time. I was like, hey, man, bring that boy back. He got some talent.
Nobody asked for it, but we brought him back.
That's partially true.
Yeah.
So this is our second run on the E4 podcast. The first 11 episodes was kind of us just really testing the waters, learning our equipment, stuff like that. So now we're going full blast into it, starting this year. And this is episode 1 of season 2, essentially. So let's get things going, guys. How was y'all's Christmas?
It's been going good. Came into town, hanging out with family. You know, a lack of hanging out with a good chunk of my buddies, but it's been good, man. Trying to make the best of it for 2020. Trying.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much just hot come up. It's good being back in Vic. Haven't been here in a while. Good seeing the boys. I've been enjoying it. Been enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, man. Like Christmas actually went really well. I hope everything went well for y'all. You know, watching. 2020 has been a real shitty year. Could have been better. Could have been worse. But I'm glad it kind of ended on a positive note. So as long as everything goes good for New Year's, hopefully we see some better things 2021, including, this podcast continuing on. But I did experience some anxiety over the holidays. And I'm actually one to not really experience anxiety, but it's very rare. And there was a couple of situations I found myself in to where I found my anxiety just going through the fucking roof. And that was giving presents to people, like, in person. Like, it was awkward. I didn't know what to do with my hands. I was just so awkward with it. I was like, going over to someone's place, dropping off gifts, like kind of like doing like a Santa Claus role, to where I was like, hey, here's your gift, Merry Christmas. Like, I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks, whatever, or even months because of COVID. And then we're like, hug, like, how you doing? And then you almost forget how to interact with people because you've hardly done anything this year, And it was like, man, do I leave? Do I stay here? Do I make small chat? I'm in your place.
It's like, should I open it now or wait till you leave? That's
exactly. I didn't know what to do.
They're like, no, open it now. I'm like,
that's just the story of my life.
And it was just like, I remember I gave out one gift and I was leaving. I was like, man, that was a lot harder than what it was supposed to be. I was supposed to just go drop off a gift and be like, cool, hey, slap hands, boom, like, But because that one went kind of weird and I was a little awkward, the next one was also because it was already in my mind. I already fucked myself in my mind.
Put it on the doorstep text.
You already had that in
I wanted to. I did one. Thankfully, one person wasn't home, so I was like, yo, I'm putting this in your mailbox. Like,
It's really weird. Something that I experienced last night is going in for a hug. And then you and the same person lean the same way.
Oh.
Should I kiss?
And then you're like, oh, and then
you just keep leaning in.
Yeah.
See, I just turned out to be dancing with each other. Pretty much.
Like it's just like, what way are you supposed to lean? Do you lean right? Like if you're hugging someone, two armed, like full frontal, do you go right? Do you go left?
Could you draw a diagram, please?
I've always been the type of person that goes right. I've always just right's just my natural side to go.
Oh, so I messed. It was me.
Yeah.
So I messed.
I think because even here in America, traffic you stick to the right. Even walking you stick to the right. I think everything goes to the right. On the other hand, I'll go straight for the center.
Going in for a kiss.
I've noticed that.
You're blowing my mind right now.
No,
but I have the same
wondered.
issue.
Yeah.
100%. A lot of times.
It's just like where you go. Yeah. What got me is that the two-hand hug. I'm more of a one hand. Kind of
casual hugger.
Casual hugger. This was a two-hand, and I didn't know what to do. I called my pants down.
Oh god.
Wasn't the first, won't be the last, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I think this year coming into 2021, I think we're gonna have to relearn a lot of social cues, like like things that we might have forgotten along the way, like just because we haven't had that much experience socially with people, and then
what's been happening a lot to me is since we are in this pandemic, we've tried to not shake hands, right?
Yeah.
So I've adapted to the fist bump, right? Just giving people fist bumps. And the people that haven't adopted, it's just like all of a sudden you just have the hand and the fist bump, right?
The
and
epic battle.
Yeah, and you're just like, and then you switch. They go to fist bump, you go to hand, and you're just like, get out of here. You know what?
You got to remain stubborn. That's the thing about the fist bump.
Right.
If you offer the fist bump, you cannot let go of it. You got to be like, hold it there until they're we're fist bumping.
You gotta stay true.
You gotta stay true to the rock. Yeah,
they'll
it's
come
the
around.
rock. You gotta stay true to it. You know?
They'll come around. Rock, flag, and eagle.
I just started the fist bump actually just recently. Like I was always going for the handshake. The one hand is a handshake, dude. And, the fist bump just started coming up. I've seen it more and more. I just like, got you.
Yeah.
Has anyone attempted to do the snail?
No, not at all.
Is that a euphemism?
Yeah, so it's like when someone goes for a fist bump, you do a snail. You do the peace sign underneath it, so you get the shell, and then the antennas for the snail.
I think I'd just be angry if somebody did that.
Anyone
to
that
me.
does that to me, I'm not giving them a fist bump anymore.
It's a disrespect move. I'm not gonna lie.
Be very cross.
You know what?
Be very
All right,
cross.
I'm good.
I would do it to Griffin. You know,
I've
like,
had someone put out the fist, and they just
cover it.
It's just like gotcha, like paper beats.
Like paper you.
Like
You gonna paper my rocks.
Yeah, like I've been defeated.
Oh man,
Yeah.
That's not social distancing though. How does that?
it's
worse.
You just cover my whole hand up completely.
Yeah. My entire hand.
more sanitizer I gotta use.
So much.
But no, even this holiday season, there's been a lot of chances for us to be more social. And, COVID cases are still going up, but that's not what we're going to talk about. But I have been in more social situations here towards the end of the year than I have been, like, for the whole year completely, dude. And, even me working in a bar, like, I get plenty of social stuff, but normally I'm working and my mind's not on it, and I'm in that bartending mode. But, yeah, man, like, I'm going to have to relearn some stuff. I'm going to have to learn how to talk to people again. Like, I even come on this podcast, I was like, dude, do I even know how to speak? It's been weeks since we filmed.
On the other side of that, I've been more social on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like we talk more, you get to, you're not interacting face to face. So it's like naturally my skills of just being on the computer, interacting through messages have gone up. And I actually just have a, have any of y'all ever been on OnlyFans?
No.
I'm aware of it. Yes.
Babe, we know your answer.
I viewed it. There are some times I come across these ladies that have an OnlyFans, and I check the price. I really do. I check out the price to see what it's about and see what comes with the package or whatever.
See if you're about it.
But every time I get there, like I log in, I'm like, I'm not gonna pay this. I'm not that desperate just yet.
Yeah.
But I check out prices.
So
what's
let me-
within my window.
Let me explain how I got to the website. So back, I don't know if you remember on our earlier podcasts, we would do these little commercials for like local, for local people to advertise on here, right? Like if you have a product or whatever. So naturally on Facebook or whatever, I started sending out a lot of friend requests to get people, to invite them to our page.
Mm-hmm.
See if there's anybody local. Just get us out there. Maybe someone might see us and have something that they would want to, advertise or whatever on the page. So I was just sending out all these requests. I got a lot of them back, and all of a sudden one day I woke up and my Facebook was just loaded with OnlyFans advertisements.
Oh no!
And I brought up the idea. I was like, how crazy would it be to just have people that have like local OnlyFans just to advertise? Remember, like we talked about it a little bit.
Yeah,
just mad dudes.
Right? And then like, cause like half of my friends list was now just like these girls like advertising their OnlyFans on Facebook, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Damn.
And me just being on my phone, I'd click on their story and I'd see it, right, and I'd see like, oh, like Like, okay, like that's cool, you know. They're just, like, hey, whatever you gotta do.
Okay.
You know, but then at some point every day, every day, it's like, you know what? I'll click on the link, right? Like, let me see where this takes me. And then this is how I got to the website. I was like, okay, like, you know, I knew what OnlyFans was because, you know, we always joke about it. You know, I hear, you know, people talk about it, and I was like, all right, what's this about? And I would see, like, I saw this girl, and it was like subscribe for $6 a month, and I was like, God damn, like $6, like
$6,
like I'm out.
just like Disney Plus.
A month?
Yeah, a month.
Yeah.
Not even a one-time purchase?
And I was just like, nah. I was like, nah. And you know, I would see it. You know, she was very, very consistent in her advertising. She's a hustler, I'd say that, and a lot of them are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think they have to be, man.
Dude, they're crazy.
They're grinding it out, man. Posting those pics and all
yeah.
kinds of vids, like constantly, daily, dude. It's crazy.
It's I imagine it's a lot of work to do that so much.
For sure.
But
You think so?
oh yeah,
I think it depends on the person, really.
you got makeup and lighting. I'm sure they take. I mean,
but think about just normal streamers; they do that regardless, right?
Oh yeah.
So, like,
But these girls are also naked.
does that make their job harder?
Yeah, does that make their job?
If it's a streamer, like streaming, you have to find something that people dig. You know, you got to set the camera. Well, the camera's already in it, but she just has to take her clothes off, pose different ways, and she's golden. Like, she doesn't really have
I
to
would say it's
entertain.
easier for her because her content's already defined. She already knows what she's
She
going.
can't change her content.
She
It's
can't,
just- it
her
is what
content
it
is like, I'm going to pose nude again.
Maybe.
And then,
yeah.
you know,
Dug in, yeah.
I spice it up, maybe change a different outfit or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
It's essentially, essentially just porn, right? That's all it is.
Yeah.
Adult entertainment.
So
Be careful. Some chicks might not like that.
yeah. Until you try it, Miguel.
Excuse me.
Who the fuck are you?
Try taking a picture of your butthole, and you tell me.
Game on.
Challenge.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
So of course, you know, like I would see it, and just, you know, for the thought, I was like, you know, maybe I should reach out to you know, some of these girls, and, you know, maybe just to get, you know, maybe we, you know, to get them on, you know, get some commercials, get anything in our commercials besides our own creativity and trying to advertise. So every once in a while, I'd pull out my wallet and I'd start putting my my credit card number, and I'm like, $6, and I'd like, you know, never mind, close it, right? I'm like, nah. Right. One day, I wake up and I open it, and there's a sale, $4.
$4.
I was like, I'm in. That was the line for me.
It was like 33%.
33% off. I was like, I'm in for $4.
I respect it.
I can't pass up a
I
good
love a
sale.
good deal. I love a good deal.
I was wondering where you were going with this.
Dude, so I get in for $4, right? I put my card in. I was like, you know, it's $4. It's for business. You know, like, I'll write it off at the end of the year. You know, it's just like research.
Save that receipt. Save that fucking
Old
receipt.
pervy sage over here. It's for research purposes.
So I'll write it off. So I sign up, and, you know, I experience it. And honestly, within the first day, like, you're just like, oh, okay, like you see what you see, and you're just like, I guess you can see it for 30 more days, but you've already seen it on your first day, right? Anyways,
So you're saying it was only like one set of photos or what?
yeah, I mean, it was like she has photos, and then maybe like every other day, or maybe once every 3 days, she'll do like a photo.
Just
And then-
one. It's a
Yeah,
singular
it'll be
photo.
like a photo. Sometimes on weekends, she might go like live and like talk to the people like in the thing. People might comment and interact with her, but that's all just like, that's all whatever. But that's pretty much all it was.
So it wasn't a lot of content. Because you think about me and bartending, I at least put up 3 selfies a week.
Yeah, I
And,
guess it depends, yeah.
and a whole Snapchat story.
Yeah.
2 Snapchat stories.
It
I look
depends
forward
on-
to those too. By the way, I love
thanks.
those.
You have a
Yeah,
great
they're
smile.
good.
You have a great
I
smile.
guess it depends on how active they are, but I mean, there's a couple photos a week, a couple interactions, like on weekend live interactions. But yeah, so, you know, I checked it out for my month, and I forgot about it, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Well, the next month came around, which was this month, right? Because this is last month. So December comes around, and I'm like, holy shit! I was like, I never took my card off of OnlyFans. So I go in, I look, and it automatically renewed me for another month. So she got the $6 out of me.
She got 10 out of you.
She got me for 10. I was like, God. Right, I tried to cancel, but once you pay for the month, that's like, if you cancel, it ends at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like, all right. I was like, she got me, right. Well, for this month of December, she was doing a special, just like I guess a Christmas special. She was just like, send me your name and I'll take a photo with your name just naked, right? And she'll be like, there'll be like a sign like with your name on it, and she'll be naked and she'll take a photo and send it to you personally. And I was like, oh, okay, like whatever. I'm already in. I'm ready. Like I'm already.
You already paid for it, right?
I'm already paid for it.
Might as well answer.
So I send her my PlayStation name, which is Clown Baby GMK.
No.
Dude.
All right, so I send it to her, right? I was like, okay, cool. A couple of days go by. She sends it back. She sends the picture. And sure enough, my name was on that paper next to her. And she was holding it up. Clown Baby GMK.
Can you see
my
how many
God.
subscribers this girl has?
I can't. No, I have no idea.
What would you think? What would you estimate?
Not much. I don't know.
Like less than 100?
Yeah, probably. No, actually, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'd say around 100. Maybe 100 max.
100 max.
Maybe I'd say 60 to 100.
I mean, that's still not bad if you're getting 100,
$4 to $6 from each person a month.
100 people. That's $600 a month.
Yeah.
Just for posting a few selfies a week.
Yeah, and so this picture, I mean, of course, she sent it to me. I shared it with with my friends.
I'm so glad to get some
I
context
didn't see
on
it.
that. By
I
the way.
didn't see
I'm
it.
so
I'm
happy
really
because I
glad.
completely forgot about this.
Yeah, I did too.
But I remember now you posted it in the chat, and I was
Right.
just like, how did
Cracking
this
the-
happen? I completely forgot about it, but I'm glad you provided some information on the story because that's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, I must have missed it because I didn't see it go through the channel. But
Oh.
I'm not on the channel a lot.
She's
Yeah.
busted.
Damn. I thought at first you were gonna say that she's busty. Now I'm like, makes
Oh,
sense.
she was.
But if you're gonna say
She
she's
was.
She was
busted,
busty.
She was
Very
He was busted.
busty, but yet busted.
yes.
This shows up on the chat at like middle of the day on like a Tuesday.
I think we're all online playing Dead by Daylight.
yeah.
Out of nowhere.
And it comes in, I'm just like how, like look where I found my, like all by accident, right? But yeah, that was my OnlyFans experience. I took my card off, so
While we're on the topic of OnlyFans, Belle Delphine, I don't. Y'all know who that is, right? I know
Yeah.
you know who that is. Y'all,
Oh, yeah.
you know who that is?
nah, give me some.
You don't know who Belle
background.
Delphine is?
She's
I'll show you later.
a very popular e-girl. I just don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get it?
You don't
Well,
find her
she-
hot? You don't
I
find her
don't
attractive?
get it.
What?
I don't get the hype. I don't.
Belle Delphine. Well, it's because she does all the little faces. She does cosplay, so
Yeah.
she appeals to the whole like freaking nerd boy freaking generation, right? That whole group. All the anime kids all love her because she's always cosplaying different anime stuff, and then she does the whole like hentai faces, whatever. You know how she makes her eyes cross and just
Yeah.
sticks out her tongue and stuff.
So she's
But-
an OnlyFans.
She
She started off.
She started off as like a
Just like-
different platform. I don't know if it was Instagram Premium or whatever one, but she went to OnlyFans, whatever, and she's just been rocking it on there.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Probably making more money.
It's really crazy because I've seen like
Making
you have all these
mad
other people you can subscribe to, and there's like $25, $50, like people like
Tiers.
like I'm just like,
Different
people
tiers, my
ask
dude.
for a crazy amount, and I'm sure they're getting it, but
Oh yeah, dude.
that
Oh, yeah.
$4 was my limit.
I want to say she's maybe the originator of all this e-girl shit. Like she's maybe one of the ones that's been in the forefront of it.
Yeah, she was one of
Because
the.
she was
Yeah.
doing a lot of YouTube shit,
Yeah.
and she took a break, and then she came back after a while, and she like blew up more after that. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
I think she got kicked off of a couple of platforms too.
believe
I want to
that,
say
too.
Instagram kicked her off, and because they said her photos were too revealing, whatever, it kicked her off, right? Which is kind of bullshit because other artists do just as revealing stuff. But so she went to Fans Only, which was I think was a blessing in disguise because I think she's finding more success there.
she's getting blasted in the face. I've seen a few
Yeah.
times, and yeah,
God,
It's
Yeah.
very rapidly devolving
making
into porn.
money.
yeah, she's making money.
I have no idea how many followers she has, but
thousands.
more than thousands.
Hundreds
dude.
of
Yeah,
thousands.
at least, dude. And like,
I'm
More
sure
than
she's
that,
in the
dude.
millions.
Probably
I'm sure she's in the
millions.
millions.
paid.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
getting paid, dude.
Yeah.
And man,
She was the one that was selling her bathwater.
yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yep.
I know that.
She
And she
sold her
never even
bath
bathed
water.
in it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you mean we weren't there. We don't know.
No, we know. They proved that. Like,
Oh, did they?
yeah, no, that's.
They tested the water. I believe
she got
actually.
did she get sued for that?
We have a homie.
Still,
We
she
have a
sent
homie
out like
that's really into
$30
that.
$30
Oh,
vials of water. She
Yeah.
sold it and sold out, dude.
Dude.
Sold out.
Of her own bath water.
Yeah, dude.
Supposedly her own.
And that's what kind of following that
It
girl
wasn't.
has.
Oh my god.
Kind of following I just dreamed to have.
Imagine if you could sell your bathwater, dog. You'd never have to work.
Dude, yeah,
again.
man.
How much?
$30 each.
Yeah, for a small vial. A small
I'm
vial.
sure there's some people out
There's
there.
one
that want
person
your
out there, at
bathwater.
least.
There's somebody out there wants it.
Somebody out there will support me.
I'll take 2.
Comment. Just I'll take that.
Man, I don't think I know anyone personally that does the OnlyFans. But, like, I hear about girls doing it here and there. But I just see it as, like, pay for nudes kind of thing.
I wonder if there's guys
It
on there.
varies person to person.
I've
There is
told-
a level. There is an OnlyFans like that, but it depends on the person.
I've
guess
told a
so.
lot of chicks that I know to start doing OnlyFans for their feet. 'Cause
Oh.
I've already known. I'm not into the feet thing, but there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that love feet, and there's a bunch of chicks that I know that do it already. And so, like, I tell them, hey, just take pictures of your feet and set up an OnlyFans. There's some crazy fools out there.
Yeah,
that will
and
pay.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Not
if
at
you're
all.
into feet,
Not
hey,
at all.
dude, get your
Comment
rocks
below.
off. Nothing wrong with being into feet. I personally don't understand it. But, I mean, if you like it, you like it. That's good. There's nothing wrong about liking what you like.
Not at all.
Whatever makes you come, brother.
Yeah, right? The most important thing is that you come.
I'm all for you getting off.
The women have it. The women have it good for those type of services, man. There's dudes
Yeah.
out there doing the same thing, but those dudes are.
Like, I could never do it. Maybe.
No, my feet are disgusting.
Maybe someone's into that. Maybe someone's like,
What do
oh,
they
look,
call the guy from Sunny?
The guy.
I don't know.
Rex. Oh right, yeah.
Oh, the buff dude, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyways, so Fabe, you're actually visiting from Colorado.
Yes, sir. Colorado Springs. I've been there about a year and a half.
How's everything going over there?
It's a great spot, man. It's beautiful. The weather's great. The marijuana is just everywhere. It's a good old time, man. The views, the weather. Like right now, it's like 30 degrees in the
Nice,
Springs right
dude.
now, and supposedly it's supposed to snow this weekend and everything like that. And it's crazy, man. I don't have my friends there. I don't have my family there, but it's still a good experience. I'm enjoying
good.
it.
Let me ask you about the whole weed thing, because I think that's what most people are curious about when you talk about people living in current day Colorado. Because over there, it's legal to an extent.
Yeah.
So, can you tell economically that weed is legal there? Like, do you see like advertisements for it? If you didn't know weed was legal, would you know, like, just walking around?
I really probably couldn't tell. They, compared to a lot of places I've seen, they keep Colorado Springs very nice. So I'm assuming a lot of that money may go into the Colorado's like budget or whatever. But they keep stuff nice. If there's any kind of traffic stuff, accidents, like they're real quick on top of that, man. So I'm assuming that money gets funneled into the possible state taxes, state whatever. But they keep it beautiful. They keep it nice there. There's a lot of bums. Unfortunately, there's a lot of bums out there. But everything else, like downtown area, like even my area where I live, they keep it nice and clean. They're always constantly fixing potholes and shit and everything. So I'm sure it benefits.
Yeah,
a
I mean,
lot.
Colorado Springs was already a nice city to start with, but I assume the whole industry has provided countless jobs. 'Cause I know even people from here in Texas that go there to help out with like harvest,
Yeah.
and they'll like go because you still gotta pick the
Yep.
plants and stuff, like the buds and stuff off the plants, and it still has to be processed in a way, like weighed. To however you're going to. So it's a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
And then you have your dispensaries, which also have to be manned. And I'm sure there's dispensaries here and there. I'm sure almost like Starbucks nowadays. What do you think?
It's crazy, man. Seeing just like a dispo around the block, just right down the road, you can go in. Like a lot of the places where I stay require a medical card, so you have to get a medical license
Okay.
for that. With the medical license, though, it kind of forgoes like certain things. Like you can't get a gun if you wanted to purchase a gun if you have a medical license. There's a few other stipulations and stuff like that, but
You're saying that you can't get a gun?
you cannot get a gun if you have a medical license.
So are you telling me I gotta choose between weed and guns?
Basically, yeah.
Oof.
What if you had a gun beforehand?
I'm sure.
There's loopholes.
I'm sure there is.
Just stock
But
up.
I'm sure if you had it prior to getting the medical license, you'd be golden. But after that, I think your name's in the database to where they won't allow you to get a gun anymore after that. So
All right, cool.
it's a trip just seeing the dispos around the area, man. Like it's out there like regular, like an advertisement, billboards, like signs that say like 2-for-1 sales, like Monday through Wednesday, like a special deal on stuff and everything like that. It's crazy to see, man. It is.
Because I would freak out if I saw a billboard here advertising, "Hey, come buy weed here."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh fuck," like.
It's a trip, man.
I wonder if there's, and maybe you could answer this, but the same way that like there are bars for drinking, do you see stuff like that like for smoking? Like we have dispensaries, but is there a place where you can go and hang out and have like a smoking bar? Is that something that you run into?
There are a few spots around at least Colorado Springs that are like dab bars. Basically, you can bring your own like little rigs and setup and stuff. And,
what was it?
you can bring like your own product. I believe there's a lot of spots that have product that you can buy as well.
Okay.
And just post up. I think they have some stuff there as well too. I've
That's
only been
cool.
to one, and they're pretty nice. Kind of expensive though, but
That seems cool.
yeah, you can rent like an hour or so, just chilling in there, kicking it, and
Just like they
getting high.
Do they
imagine
also
have
sell
just, like,
alcohol?
Alcohol? Yeah.
What's that?
Is it alcohol too?
No alcohol in these spots. Though.
So it's just like strains of weed behind the bar. You're just like, I'll take some
Yeah.
of that. Like,
There's like a glass shelf set up, and you have the little jars of what you want. Just like, this looks good. Let me try this out, and I'll take a gram of this or whatever, and it's good.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
cool.
So commercialized already.
Yeah.
It is, man. It's a trip. Yeah.
Does it
Hopefully
have
come
like
to Texas.
Does it have like a bar atmosphere? Or like what's the atmosphere in these kind of like?
It's kind of just it's like a bar atmosphere. They have music playing. They have like dark lights going on. The one I went to had like tables set up around. They're kind of like lighted up tables where you can kind of chill. They have some people bringing you like types of rigs and stuff. But again, you could bring your stuff in there too if you wanted to and dab off.
Do you have like a server or is it like a counter kind of situation?
The one I had us going to the counter and just getting what we wanted and coming back. I've heard of ones that have like actual like waitresses and stuff, sort of like a hookah bar.
Funky, very funky, fresh.
Yeah, I wonder when Texas is going to jump on that.
It'll be a while.
I think
Yeah.
right. I think it's gonna be a while, but also like, man, we're not ones to leave money on the table like that because I'm sure, Colorado's making a lot of money off those taxes, but it also comes with the trouble too, like other things like I heard. Car accidents have gone up some, but that's everywhere though too. Like the whole coronavirus has made accidents go up because so many people stop driving for months, and then they get back on the road and they're like, "Oh, I'm rusty." Boom, wreck. Like like it happened. It was a statistic how it was like traffic was down, but accidents were still up. Like just because you get comfortable like driving on the road for a few months. Like me, I was driving the whole time, so. For a while, there was no traffic anywhere. I remember going to work, and there was like no school traffic. There's no one going to work at 8 o'clock. Everyone was, shut down, working from home. I'm working oil field, so I still got to go to work. But I look around, ain't shit anywhere, dude. No cars. I'm just merging onto the highway, like not even looking, like just because there's no one there. Like it's a goddamn ghost town. But now it's different. Now traffic's back, and now I gotta be like, oh fuck, like
Dude,
so,
you don't
someone
gotta
there.
tell me, dog. San Antonio got that good traffic, man.
Yeah, did traffic ever go down though?
No.
It got worse.
It got worse actually.
No, it just always sucked.
Hey there. I just want to take a second to thank you for watching the Elite4 Podcast. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because that really helps our channel grow. And if you're feeling extra generous, share us with a friend. Tell your mom about us. Tell anyone. We greatly appreciate you here at Elite4. Now back to the podcast. So we're going to play little games here and there on the new season of the podcast. And one of the games is, Did I Post That? That's the name of the game. And this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be reading off posts that either Fabian or Brian have posted.
I'm not a guess.
And all you got to do is guess who posted the post.
I think I'm gonna be good at this. Between these two,
Between these two.
I think I'm gonna be good at
Now,
this.
guys, I went way back. I
Oh,
went
shit.
back in
Gunnar
time.
follows all my posts.
I do.
All right.
I share them.
All right. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
All right. If
What are the stakes here?
we'll do I don't know. So this is what we'll do. We'll do five posts,
Oh.
right? If you guess more than 3 right, then these two take a shot. If they fool you and you guess 2 or less right, then you take a shot.
Well, fuck me, mister. You're on.
3, he's good.
3 is good. You gotta get 3. 3
get
is the
3.
passing grade.
Okay, yeah, got it.
All right, ready? Here's your first post. And I quote, "The best vitamin for a Christian is B1."
Debatable. My theory has changed. New evidence has been brought to the table.
I'll put the post up on the screen so y'all can see.
Can
this
I?
post too.
Can I get a year?
Oh no, no, you can't get a year.
Can I get a country of origin?
Definitely Texas.
Best for a Christian. I'm gonna go with Brian on that one.
Brian. Nope. Sorry.
That was your boy.
His
That
brother.
was Fabian from the year 2012.
You know what got you? I was wearing my cross the other day.
Can I provide a little backstory on that real quick?
Fabian, tell me about that, please. What
So
does that mean?
Actually, cruising down this road, this main road right here, coming from the college, it used to have the church on the corner that had that spinning.
Okay, you're talking about Ben, Jordan, and Airline.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, yes.
And it used to have that spinning 3-sided display.
Yeah.
And I think I was cruising somewhere one day, and I saw that. It just cracked me up. Like I just saw that something so simple that a church put up.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I need to quote that. Let me just pop that on the Facebook real quick, dude.
Can
And
we find out what B1 is?
It's the energy.
it's energy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Raw
But
energy?
It's just like,
Untapped energy.
all right, here we go again. Here we go.
Let's go, baby.
Again. All right, this one might be also tough. All right. And I quote, "Such a sucker for a woman in high heels and a skirt."
Fabe.
Hashtag woo.
He had you. He had him picked at sucker.
Sucker all day.
Yeah, just you could have stopped right there.
Fabian would be correct again. That is also from the year 2014.
Oh wow, moving up.
I don't think we need any explaining on that one,
I
but
love bad bitches.
I get it.
all right. Here's another one. Ready?
All right.
Third one.
1-1.
And I quote, "I poop every day." End quote.
That's not Fabe. That's Brian.
I don't know.
That is Brian. That is Brian.
I do. It's true.
I'm all over it.
Brian,
I'm
do you
all
even
over it.
remember posting that?
I don't.
Well, it
I
was
don't know why I would post it.
It was from 2015 but
It wasn't that long ago.
Not long ago at all.
I was hacked.
5 years ago.
I was hacked.
Is your regiment the same?
Yes, every day.
Nice to hear you're still regular.
Lucky, you're lucky.
Fabe's constantly constipated.
I told you it wasn't Fabe.
He knew.
Crazy. Well, I'm glad you poop every day. I hope all of you are pooping every day. It's healthy. All right. So how much was that? You're 2 for 1.
2 for 1.
2 for 1. Right? So this is your fourth quote here.
Good end all right here.
And this post goes, and I quote, "I should have grabbed more Andes mints."
Fabe.
Sorry, that's Brian.
I love Andy's mitts. They're amazing. They're so good. I should have grabbed more. I should have grabbed more.
I mean,
I'm about the Andy's mitts,
I
especially
love when you get them at the end of a meal.
Are those the Olive Garden mints?
pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The green on the bottom, right?
So you freeze
That one
them.
was tough. That one was tough because really, that could have been either one of them, right?
love
Those are
mints,
good.
too.
That could have been either one of them.
Those are good. I really don't like mints for the most part, but those.
They're delicious.
All right, you're 2 for 2. So this is gonna be it right here.
This is perfect.
This is gonna be it.
Picturesque.
All right, now this is gonna be, I think, either extremely easy or extremely hard. It's gonna go one way or the other.
That's probably a good call. Probably fair.
All right, and I quote: "White girls, why are you my kryptonite?"
God damn it.
That is Fabian.
Fabian is the incorrect answer.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at me.
Wow.
Bree is pissed. Where is
She's not watching. She never watches. Bree just turned off this podcast.
Oh,
I love white chicks, but they ain't my kryptonite.
Oh my
God.
god.
I just didn't think.
That's Brian from 2013.
That's old
I
me.
was
put
living
some
in the
context.
present. You see, that was the
Yeah,
problem. I was living in the present.
You have to go back.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that wasn't recent Brian. That was little Brian.
That was young Brian.
2013. That's 7 years
Young
ago,
Brian.
man. You were in your early 20s, probably.
Fuck my cock.
Oh man, that was good. That was a good match. That's a good one.
That was
a good
good.
one.
In
That was
my
good.
mind, that was Brian all day.
Dude,
Like,
yeah, that's what I said. I was like,
yeah.
but also, I can see Fabe saying stuff like that too.
never-
I was
I
living
love
in the
all
present.
the ladies, but
Fabe doesn't
not my
discriminate.
kryptonite.
Oh my god.
I was
Yeah.
living in the present, dog.
Hey man, you did good. You did 2 for 3. What kind of shot you want?
Not the
What
Jaeger.
are my options?
Oof, you got some good whiskey. You got some tequila,
Peanut butter whiskey.
peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
peanut butter screwball
That's
coming
right.
out for you, sir.
I've heard so much about it.
Yeah, that's from our party that we just had. Here, why don't y'all go ahead and keep talking? I'll go make a shot.
Oh my
Man,
god.
I'm just glad you didn't read off any kind of quotes from like previous exes and shit. I'd have been very upset.
Some real sad ones.
God damn.
Yeah. How'd you not know?
White women.
I thought you knew me, bro.
I was living in the moment. I was living in the now, and
Oh
it
my
was
God,
my
You
undoing.
saw me, you just... I don't know.
It always is. I
That's
just
so funny.
I live for the moment.
Yep. Well, now you're paying for it.
Yeah.
I don't think Jaredine even knows that that's his whiskey.
Hell, he ain't ever gonna know.
And that was fun. That was fun, Gunnar.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
We'll have more games to play, like in future episodes. Every episode we'll have a game to play. I have a few of them.
Yeah, do better.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're back on,
I want to guess against someone. Against,
Oh my. That really tastes like peanut butter.
was it good?
No.
Really, too much peanut butter.
It tastes exactly like peanut butter.
Wow.
Really,
Well,
really sweet peanut
I might have
butter.
to try one.
thanks to Jaredine for sharing your alcohol.
Thank you, Dean.
I mean, I don't think you know you have it here, but
Thank you, Dean.
It's still here for you.
Wow.
Did y'all have a chance to catch any new movies that have came out?
Yes.
Just I know Wonder Woman had just released the other day. Anyone have a chance to see it?
in theaters and HBO Max.
Yep.
HBO Max.
So I don't know if y'all have HBO Max. I do, and I'm looking forward to a solid year of fucking prime releases on HBO Max. Like, I think that's crazy. But no, I haven't watched it. I heard awful and horrible things about it. But
Yeah, I heard Gal Gadot just can't act.
I don't think she's the issue.
I've heard back and forth. I've heard she's great. I've heard she's not good at the Wonder Woman. I dig her.
I will tell you, I made it through half of the movie, and I ended up stopping. But it wasn't Gal's fault. It was just the lack of the story. It wasn't entertaining. It wasn't fun.
It didn't grip you.
No,
so you're saying that the writing was horrible.
she's a really good Wonder Woman. Yeah, the casting's great. But
Casting's
the writing,
great.
yeah, like she needs a better story around her.
Like, she was reading shit on the
It's just
script.
like,
She was like, "Fuck, I gotta say this."
Yeah, like it's like, man, like they couldn't come up with something better. for Wonder Woman, then I mean I don't want to.
And what's crazy is that we're talking DC here, which they're known for having really in-depth storylines and like character arcs. Like Marvel was the one for like the whole fluff and visual effects and shitty writing, but it's crazy coming from the DC side.
I wanted more because
not shitty. It's not shitty, but
the first
maybe
Wonder
shallow writing.
The first Wonder Woman was, I thought, really good, and I liked it. And I was hoping the momentum from that would go into part 2, and it's just like it didn't. It just like it hit a wall, and they like reverted back.
Man,
and it just it bummed me out because I was really wanting something, just to come. I wanted DC to I feel like they have a good. Rise, especially like with The Rock joining. You have, I think Superman, Henry
Cavill.
He's back. I want to say Ben Affleck's also still like doing, or no, is he still doing the Batman thing, right? Like,
Robert Peterson is now.
I don't think Ben's
okay.
anymore.
Is Ben Affleck out?
Yeah.
I thought he was still on. I thought he was.
I recently saw something where they're talking to making another Batman movie with the Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Batman.
Really?
But anyway, they just have a lot of like good stuff coming. And Shazam was really good. And so DC
Really
was
good.
just, I feel like they had a lot of momentum. And then like Wonder Woman comes out on Christmas Day, like, and it's one of the first like hot movies to come out for HBO Max, and it was a letdown. Yeah,
Bombed. Well, hopefully for DC, it's just a pothole in the road, and they learn from their mistakes. Because they still have other things coming out, like, the Batman movie. That looks really good.
Yep.
So we'll see how that comes. But I don't know, man. Wonder Woman, the first one, I liked it. I didn't think it was super good. Second one, it's a shame that I've heard it's bad. I'm still going to watch it, though.
Yeah.
I'll still watch it. And, I'll post what I think about it. But, I mean, I feel like it's in that same like creative directive as Aquaman was, where it was kind of corny and just kind of for show, and it was like almost geared for kids almost.
It was geared for kids and women, just because
Yeah.
the dude's so hot. I mean, you can't debate it.
Yeah.
Like he's good looking.
Jason Momoa, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Like
Just,
He's a beast.
Fucking
Yeah,
being,
he's
just being a fucking, just being
My
a cute beefcake up there.
yeah, you can't.
I can see what the ladies are drawn to. I can see it all.
Ladies love
Yeah,
Aquaman.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, you can't argue it.
Can't argue.
But yeah, Aquaman was more like a visual effects. The whole underwater Atlantis, like that was cool seeing. But the story, I guess if you're looking for in depth, like something cool. But yeah, Wonder Woman, I was sad.
I mean, I don't really keep up with DC or the MCU, but that new Spider-Man movie coming out where they're bringing back Toby and Andrew and
They're gonna have Tom Holland in there as well.
what's the original MJ?
Kirsten Dunst. They're gonna
Kirsten
have
Dunst.
Gwen Stacy from Amazing Spider-Man. They're gonna have her back in it, and then was it Zendaya for the Tom Holland Spider-Man?
Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy movie.
How is that working? Are like what roles are they playing?
I'm assuming they're gonna. It's because it's all tied into the Doctor Strange multiverse of madness, I believe. So I believe they're gonna do a lot of dimension hopping. Supposedly, I've been seeing stuff to where the time frame for like the characters on screen are gonna be pretty low. Not 100% on that, but I'm assuming there's gonna be like some sort of like meetup of the different ones, possibly a small combat scene of such. But yeah, they're gonna diving into the different multiverse and stuff like that.
That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot.
It's gonna serve a good fan service. Everyone's gonna be happy to see Toby on screen, even Andrew Garfield on screen.
Yeah.
I enjoyed both of them. Toby always has a special place in my heart as the Spider-Man that I grew up with.
That's my boy right there.
Even in Spider-Man 3, I still liked it. I was like, that movie wasn't as good as the first two. I still think Spider-Man 2 with Dr. Octavius was still one of the best superhero movies.
It is.
really good.
Just as far as writing goes.
I
and
love the first one too, dog.
Yeah, the first one was good too, but there's something about Dr. Octavius, just the plot of it and just the dynamic flow of it was just good. There was never a spot to where the movie slowed down or there was too much happening. It was just a solid, good superhero movie.
Yep.
So you saw that they signed up the Alfred Molina for this next Spider-Man as well, right? Dr. Octavius.
Yeah.
You saw that, and they're bringing up a lot of all the other villains that were in previous Spider-Mans as well too, and everything. So
my theory on this, because you're right about the screen time for each one, I think is going to be Tom Holland jumping through the universes, maybe trying to either get back to ours, and he's going to be like, jumping in. Tobey Maguire's be like, "Oh fuck yeah, what are you doing here?" or whatever, and then him going to different ones until he comes back here. Maybe we might see some Madam Web going on. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, it's supposed to all tie in with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Also, even with Scarlet Witch and the House of M and that storyline, because that's also has to do with the multiverse as well, to where Scarlet Witch creates her own little universe and controls it and stuff like that, which is kind of what they say she's doing in the series. But who knows? We'll see. I don't, that's just my prediction on it.
Eric Foreman didn't sign back up, did he?
fuck no.
Topher Grace is not your Venom for your childhood.
That was a weak choice for Venom to this day, dude.
It's still so crazy to think about, dude.
Yeah.
Who made that casting call?
I don't know, dude. I feel like someone did a favor for someone on that one. But I don't know. I mean, nowadays Venom, we were looking at, Carnage coming into the fray?
Yep.
That's another character that I grew up with that was like, oh, fuck, that guy's a fucking psychopath. Like, I can only imagine Tom Holland going against a character that violent as him. Because so far, Tom Holland's gone against the Vulture, which was realistically an old man, like, in a little flying suit, and Mysterio, which is a guy about illusions, and he hasn't really gone against a character like Venom or Carnage that's going to bring the physical pain to him, like, and just kind of, like, grab him and fucking be like, what the fuck's up, Spider-Man? Like, just...
Like a darker...
Yeah, I feel like a good Carnage movie would have to be rated R.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
he's
Venom
gotta
was
fuck somebody up.
PG-13, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe it was with Tom Hardy. I liked the Venom movie. It was actually really good.
But Carnage even wilder than Venom, though.
I thought it was rated R.
Was it R? I thought it was PG-13, but
I don't know.
could be wrong about that.
I'll have to look it up.
Woody Harrelson's going to play Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah.
No way.
Which is a good...
That's a
good-
great casting.
Yeah.
That's a good casting for him.
His scene was awesome.
Yeah.
His little, dude, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It was...
Have you seen the Venom movie with Tom Hardy?
I haven't.
Oh, you need to see it, dude.
I've heard he's very
The
dreamy.
back and forth between the symbiote and Eddie Brock is
Great.
the best, dude. I love it. Like,
forget
just
that
the
movie
back and forth
exists.
talk.
Yeah. See, I asked the question, it's like, how the fuck are you going to have a Venom movie without Spider-Man in it? And they did it. And I was like, oh, that's how you did it. Fuck. Okay.
Hey, that was pretty good.
I was like, oh, I can see it. Like, yeah, there's hardly any reference to Spider-Man, anything in there. Like,
That's fucking tight.
nothing. It's just all
Man.
straight up Venom.
That movie was actually really on my radar when it dropped, and then I just never watched it, and I forgot about it.
Do yourself a favor, dog. Go watch it.
I need to peep
Tom
it out.
Hardy, just
What a dreamboat.
Morbius is about to drop here pretty soon as well
Yep.
too. That's gonna be a great one. That's supposedly gonna be dealing with the Sam Raimi Spider-Man, supposedly, where they're gonna be dealing in that original Spider-Man universe. I guess that's what they're kind of diving into, and I'm ready for it. It's gonna be Jared Leto. Come on.
Wait, who's Jared Leto's who?
Jared Leto's Morbius?
My God.
He's everything.
How does he keep getting work?
America likes him, dude, I guess.
Just go back to 30 Seconds to Mars, dog.
Seeing days are over.
I believe there's talks to where Jared Leto's gonna reprise his role as Joker as well too.
I'm going to freak out.
No way.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff. I'm not no concrete about it, but
All right, well, guys, it's getting kind of late. Let's talk before we go. What games are y'all playing? Gunnar, are you still streaming?
Not as much, but some time has been freed up for me recently, so I
Oh.
will be hopping back on my stream.
Well,
quite a
any
bit more.
games you plan on playing or want to play?
Man, I really want to play. I mean, Cyberpunk as much as anybody, but I'm letting everybody else test play for me that for me first, because obviously I don't know if you've seen anything, but it's
Has some bugs.
quite a few. Yes, sir, quite a few. Got some things to work through there.
What platform are you playing on?
PC.
Oh,
PC.
well, I heard it's not too bad for y'all then.
Yeah, no, I heard it's pretty good on there. I just got to upgrade some ish. Honestly, that thing might fry my GPU.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Nice. How's the whole streaming thing going?
Oh, it's solid, dude. It's tight. It's real tight. Real tight. Mostly just playing like I was doing some for Halloween was when it was the best. I was playing a bunch of horror games, that I'd passed on when I was younger. I played like Dead Space, which is fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
dude.
it is. It's a scary
That
game.
game is horrifying. I played Resident Evil 4, which wasn't scary in the slightest, but great game. And I played what's that game called? It's a survival horror game. And I can remember like Machine for Pigs, but that was also really scary. But I got a chance to revisit some games from my childhood that I was initially way too scared to ever fuck with.
Nice, dude.
And I'm glad I did. I enjoyed all three of them.
You said you play on PC. Where if we wanted to go watch you work, like is it Facebook, YouTube?
Oh, Twitch, baby. You can catch me on Twitch at
Twitch.
your boy me, YUHBOIME.
Yeah, I'll make a graphic for you. Watch it. Look at the camera.
Thank you.
Enjoy your graphic.
Make one for Fabe now too. But
Make one for Fabian too.
Games. The games I've been jamming, man, have been Dead by Daylight. We've been playing Dead by Daylight for the last almost 3-4 years now, and we still have a good old time playing, man. Like 4 of us against some random ass killer, just running loops around him and shit, dude. It's always fun. Overwatch, still jamming that. The new Black Ops Cold War dropped, and I'm a big Zombies fan, man. I played Zombies with Brian and stuff like that, and they've kind of taken a break from it, but I'm still constantly just trying to jam it. And I play on PC as well. I still play on PlayStation as well too, but it's been streaming that. I've been doing some streaming.
Do you
too,
do
man.
majority of your stuff on PC?
Yeah. Well, actually, Zombies is on PlayStation.
Okay.
I just recently scooped Miles Morales PS4, the PlayStation Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Did that on stream, crushed it. It was really good.
Nice.
Amazing Spider-Man. I did a platinum trophy on that one, and Miles Morales while streaming on that too. Dead by Daylight and Overwatch, man. That's what we've been jamming. We've got a game of Among Us in one time. It was fun.
Among Us.
We were going to play more, but it just haven't got. It takes a bit to get everybody together.
Yeah, well, let me know if you play Among Us. I'll jump in. I have a nice PC that I play no games on that I would love to play.
dude, whenever we play Among Us, I just want to play like Resistance or Avalon. I'm just like, you remember those games?
Well, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because I believe pretty soon we're gonna start filming those games,
Dude,
on Elite4.
that sounds badass. That sounds like some quality content that I would love to be a part of.
Yeah, well, we'll let you know. I believe Coup was one of the games, and what were the other
There's
ones?
a good amount on there.
Sheriffs.
There's a few. There's a
Dude,
few.
Sheriff of
Sheriff.
Nottingham.
There's a good amount on there.
Even that werewolf game that we played. I mean, I'm down for that one
We
too.
were playing Settlers of Catan online for a little bit there, and
Yeah.
I forgot how fun Settlers of Catan is.
Yeah, that one's just so long though. Oof.
Yeah.
Hard to film that one.
We were playing Monopoly on PS4 for a second there.
Yeah,
We were playing
and
straight
Uno.
up
What?
fucking
And Uno.
Monopoly.
We were playing
Oh,
Uno
dude,
for a
I'm
hot
down to
minute.
play some
Oh my
Uno,
God.
dog.
We would play Uno for like 4 to 5 hours at a time, and just, oh man, got some great clips of people just getting absolutely fucking
So, do y'all play
annihilated.
with like the extended rules to where like sevens you can change hands and like the zeros you pass your whatever?
No.
God no.
But
Dude.
you can make the you can
Yeah.
change it to where
You can make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the house rule options are there.
Yeah, I've seen some people play to where there's like 4 or 5 of them, and they're playing with like sevens. You get to trade hands with people and zeros.
Oh, we tried
You
that.
do that?
It is
Oh.
hell.
Dude,
it is
it's
absolutely
crazy. Talking about
It is.
being pissed. It's like you're down to 2 cards, and you're like, yes. And this person's over here is like, I'll play a 7. I'll trade hands with you. Like, fuck, dude. Like, it definitely makes the game longer, but there's a lot of more like, go
You gotta-
fuck off cards. Like,
definitely a
you're
little
like,
lot
"God
more
damn."
thinking to it in your natural Uno.
Yeah.
You gotta conserve. You gotta know when to play.
Yep.
There's more thinking to Uno than you think when you're actually trying to win. Trying to balance like your colors in your hand, trying to make sure you always have everything. It's funny. It never goes as you plan.
Nope.
Not once.
Nope. It's all about the luck there. Well, guys, thank y'all for being on. Let's go ahead and wrap things up. Anything y'all want to talk about before we leave?
No, dog. It was a pleasure being here.
I want to say I'm a big fan of the E4 Productions,
Oh,
and
thanks.
I enjoy y'all's content. 2 good-looking Ramirez boys up here. I got the better of the 3. I'm gonna say that right now.
Yeah, I don't get why y'all have that Jordan guy on here though. I feel like he's really dragging y'all
Can we
down.
get him to talk on the mic at least once, please?
I'm working on him. I'm working on it.
Every group needs
But
one of those
yeah,
guys.
I appreciate it all, man. Just a shallow plug on my part. Twitch TV / that boy
Oh, yeah,
killer
because you stream as well, right? Yes.
I'm trying to get
Yes.
it up there, dog. I've been working from home and something else to kill the time around there, man. So yeah, That boy killer _
Okay, we got you. We'll get you.
Thank you, baby.
Smile for your graphic. Here goes graphic. Hey.
Hey.
All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in for the Elite4 Podcast. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, have a good night.
Peace.
Later.
I never had a father.